The history of Porgy and Bess in Houston is extraordinary, as most people know. And the opportunity, it's kind of a 50-year anniversary of bringing this back is very special for many reasons. We have a stellar cast, that's obvious. The production is beautiful. And I think when a company has a piece of music like Porgy and Bess in its history, it's only a plus to celebrate it and celebrate it in an anniversary type way. So I think it's an extraordinary opportunity to bring this back, to celebrate the company, what it does well, with Houstonians and people who are visiting from all over the world. I think the future of music is versatility, and that we must be adept at different styles of music. And the beauty about American music is it has a little bit of everything. When we talk about genres like gospel and jazz, and I don't really like talking about genres so much. I like talking about good music, and I always say good music is like my friends. I don't choose my friends because of the color of their skin or where they come from or their socioeconomic background. I just choose them because they're good people, and it's the same thing with music. I choose the music that I conduct because it's good music, and Porgy and Bess is not just good; it's extraordinary, and it does contain all different styles of music, all in one. And I think only a company like HGO could bring this to life in this kind of way. For me as a conductor, my only role is to do justice to the score and to the story. Luckily, we have a great production with a great director, Francesca Zambello. We have a great orchestra, we have a great cast, we have a great team. So my biggest job is, in fact, to be selfless, because I don't make sound. It's my colleagues that make sound. And to bring this to life is not as much as a challenge as it is a pleasure. Gershwin left so much great information in the score, in the text, and when you've got brilliant actors and singers and musicians to work with and dancers, it's fairly easy. So I wouldn't say it's a challenge, it's a gift. Gershwin's Porgy and Bess works like a great Wagner opera in the sense that there are all these leitmotifs, and leitmotif is just a fancy word for themes that go along with everyday things like love, jealousy, Crown's character, Porgy's character, drugs, the influence of drugs on Bess's life and sporting life, passion. All these leitmotifs are clues into the drama. And I think the public grasps that, even if it's subconsciously. I think everybody, if you're a musician or not, or if this is your first time to the theater, you're going to recognize themes like everyone would in a John Williams soundtrack, like Harry Potter, for example. Or if you're watching a big Lord of the Rings type movie, you start recognizing that certain music goes with certain characters. So I think that the fun of this piece is that you go subconsciously through all of these themes, and the brilliant composer, Gershwin, turns them upside down, he turns them around, he combines two themes, sometimes three themes on top of each other, and it's a kind of roadmap for the opera. So even if you weren't listening to the text, you would get something out of it. And I think this piece is the perfect introduction to music and theater. It's in our language, number one, so you don't have to worry about reading Italian subtitles or German or Czech. It's incredible music, it's catchy music. You're guaranteed to be singing something when you walk out of the theater or the next day in the shower. But more importantly, it's music for everyone. If you're not touched by this music, you should probably check your pulse. This is extraordinary, genuine music. It's on the level of the great operatic composers, but we could call it our own as Americans. We could say this is a quintessential American piece. I think that this particular experience of Porgy and Bess will turn people on to return to many other titles. It's a perfect introduction to what we do and what we love. And I think anyone who attends will realize that. I would love the Houston audiences to walk away with a sense that they just witnessed something very special. This size production with this many people all collaborating on this high level is a beautiful thing. And I think music touches people in a way that no other genre can, I believe. I love going to the museum and seeing fine art on the wall, but what we're doing is living art. It's very moving to watch human beings interacting this way with voice, rhythm, and dance. It is a heartbreaking opera, but it's a beautiful opera, and it's uplifting, and there is a beautiful ending to this that anything's possible.